Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online. We are now on the 5th episode, and as promised, I'm going to carry on with the missions. We're going to do them as if I were to level up. I'm going to carry on through all the missions. There are some new story arcs and stuff that have been added, and I'll get to those eventually, but I want to do it from the beginning, and it's kind of my way of getting reacclimated to the game, to the mechanics, and just kind of learning about the game as I do the missions. Okay, I was expecting you to talk a bit more, but hey ho, we'll take that. I am not going to do any reading. I can roughly remember what is going on. For those that are interested, you can kind of read and pause the video. They do tend to be fairly longish episodes, ranging from 30 to maybe 40 minutes. So yeah, I don't want to be doing that. We don't want to extend the time. Here we are. We have arrived at our destination, and we want to kind of enter this. Where are you taking me? You've taken me a bit too far. Fair enough. Right, I might have to reverse the ship to get the prompt to actually start the mission. So let's do that. Where are you? Right there you are. So let's reverse our ship. And here we go. I should have made the beep, beep, beep. This vehicle is reversing. Please stand clear. As a sound effect. There we go. Doomsday Device. The Doomsday Device, not just any Doomsday Device. Alright, so we get a little briefing right here. Okay, we've got some ships to clear out. Might as well get our pets going. Slowly make my way towards that direction. And remember that this isn't a very maneuverable ship. Okay, we are fighting some stuff. And they're fighting back at us, because that's how this game works. I do like the ship. I might change out ships at some point and play around with the other ships, but I kind of like this, if I'm honest. There's a lot of damage going towards that ship. So currently, I'm not using the mouse as much, because I'm having to continuously press up to get the force shield to stay up. So as they attack, my shields will be drained, and so I need to take power from the other shield, so the aft shield and the side shield, to add to the force shield, or the shield that is being attacked. So that's kind of the way that works. You can manage your shields whilst fighting opponents. These guys aren't moving, but I don't want them to get up whilst or at some point later in the game. So if they do get up, I don't even know. I'm just having fun shooting things right now. And by the looks of it, so are my pets. I mean, they're going crazy right now. And let's not forget about that 90-degree arc that I have on the dual beams. Alright. And we have one more to go. Supposed to disable one of the ships, but I don't know what ship I'm supposed to disable. I don't see anything else. I'm just attacking things randomly around here. Maybe that's what I need to do. Who knows? Where's the other ship? There is a ship I meant to disable, but I don't see anything. Ah, there it is. It was cloaked. Alright. Let's reposition. Wonder what that does. That cloud that just randomly appears. Right, let's deal with the ship. Because I keep seeing those clouds every time I'm in space. Maybe that's something that you can collect randomly. I'll have to check it out. There we go. We have now got you in a tractor beam, and we are going to do some serious damage to you, buddy. I mean, just look at the size of that bird of prey. Warbird? No, bird of prey. I think that's a bird of prey. I don't even know. Warbird? Bird of prey? I can't remember what the Klingon ships were called. I feel like the Romulans and the Klingons have a very similar name to their ships. so I might be getting them confused. But just look at that ship's size compared to my ship. That's so tiny. Right, I'm going to try and reposition, maybe get a good thumbnail going on here. But unfortunately, my turning radius isn't that great. Come on. Reposition. And now we reverse it. And then we go forward. That thing is so tiny. I mean, my attack ships, my pet ships, are actually bigger than that. That looks freaking cool. That is my thumbnail right there. I like this so much, and I do love the background. It looks freaking amazing. I like it so much. Look at that. I think that might be a thumbnail right there. Right, here we go. So let's get on with the mission. And we get the same old loading screen. Now, normally it tends to cycle through loading screens, or used to at least. But I think because of the summer event, they are promoting that. So that's not something I'm doing at the moment. Don't know if the rewards are worth it. And by the looks of things, I'm here by myself on the ship. We do seem to get some officers coming in, so I'll try and not have too many of these guys die. I mean, not that it counts for anything. It'd be nice if it did, though. Make it a bit more challenging. Alright, let's go this way. Nope, we're not going that way. We're going this way. So this is the door that we want. Okay, our officers have now spawned in. We might lose one or two. Yeah, we lost one. Okay. Well, actually, we lost two, but that's fine. So this would be the engine room. Alright, okay. Just gonna have a look around here. It looks pretty neat. So I'm guessing this is the warp core room for the ship. So the matter-antimatter collider that gives the ship its power. It does look nice though. I do like it. Alright, let's go this way, maybe? No? Oh, wrong door. Fair enough. So we now need to make our way to the turbo lift. These corridors are really tall. I feel like they should be a bit smaller. Okay, turbo lift. So, turbo lift to the bridge. Whoop, we got some more baddies in here. Try not to lose too many of our officers. Let's try and kill the Klingons as quick as we can. Down he goes. Oh, so okay, so this is the bridge right here. Typical bridge for a Klingon ship. Alright.
Whatever you need, sir.
Well, about that. Right, let's access this console right here. Oh, did not mean to do that. Ooh, a bat'leth. I want one of those. I really want a prop bat'leth though.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Babat has ordered me to bring him to the R.B.Sethum for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
Okay. Well. Okay, so that's where the targ was. Nice. Ooh, fire. We don't want to go through that. So, about that little cinematic. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. For a 10-year-old game, I liked it. Okay, so this is the one we need to talk to. They didn't used to be so good, and I do like the voice acting. They do actually sound like Klingons, or at least the Klingons that I know from the Next Generation. So, I do like that. Very, very, very nice. I still feel like the spaces in the ship are too spacious. Like, this is huge. Okay. Right, let's get this guy free. Hopefully he doesn't want to attack us. Oh, no. Okay, he's got blue writing, so that means he's his friend. He's our friend. Oof. All right.
I was once the first officer of this ship. I served the House of Bavat loyally and well, and fought by my captain's side in battle. I thought I was living an honorable life, and then I learned what Ambassador Bavat's plans for the war were. I could not let Bavat do such a horrific thing. To unleash such a weapon upon the galaxy for his own ends is the act of a coward, not a warrior.
Okay.
A small group of officers who thought as I did. Our plan was to take over the ship and fly it to the Imaga system. There, we would either stop this doomsday before it occurred, or die in battle. I tried to take this ship. I failed. Now I am dishonored, and I must redeem myself or die. Do you have more questions?
Okay, let's ask him some more questions.
Discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer, a ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this Doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds.
Okay, well, that sucks.
In a strange place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it. Do you have more
Well, it sounds like it worked.
help me?
I think
Prepare
we've
this
got
ship
enough
and we'll
questions.
Fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday machine and end the threat to your Federation.
Alright, let's get going. That probably tells me that I'm going to be fighting at a... Ooh. Warbird? Bird of prey? Bird of prey? Oh, what are they called? Anyways. We'll be flying in a Klingon ship, which I'm not looking forward to because I do like them, but that just means I will lose all of my wonderful skills that I already have. And I'm not used to fighting with this sort of ship. Kind of used to having clunky ships.
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but Kvalk may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Yeah, no pressure at all. And now we get the thinking pose. What we're going to do, There we go.
Yes,
Let's get some crew on this. I like the thinking pose. Alright. So I guess I get to captain a Klingon ship. Which, I mean, they're nice, don't get me wrong. I like them. They are very nicely designed, and they probably really are good later on.
They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Right, I'm just going to fiddle around with the action bar right here, just so I know what I'm going to use and how I'm going to use it. So I'll see you guys in a bit. This might take a wee while. Alright, here we are. I've fiddled about with it. I've got everything set up. We are now cloaked. We have a little pet following us, because why not? I mean, it's not a combat pet, so it's not going to help us with anything. And I do like the general design of the Klingon ships. I think they are pretty cool. Saying that, I also like the designs for the Romulan ships as a general rule of thumb. Okay. I'm waiting for the prompt to scan. It's probably going to decloak me, though. Right, we are now under attack, so let's deal with this. We don't have anything very interesting on this ship, which kind of sucks. And the gear on it is pretty basic, so I'm hoping that I can manage with it. We totally missed our shot with that torpedo right there. And as far as I could tell, the torpedo is actually for the Doomsday Device anyways. It's not that... I mean, I suppose it does some stuff. It's decent. But it's a lot more effective against the Doomsday Device. Oh boy, did we miss that shot again. Come on. There we go. So this is a ship that is very powerful in attacking from the front, which is kind of like what I base my carriers and big ships off of, unless I'm using something that I'm going to be attacking on the side, in which case I won't be using torpedoes.
Drones? Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
Okay, let's do that then. Wow, this ship looks pretty nice. I'm just not used to fighting with something so small and nimble and agile. Saying that, it's also a very small, I mean, it doesn't have any upgrades to it, so it's kind of weak compared to what I normally use. And here we go. Let's upload the program. I'm guessing we'll get attacked again. Yes, we did. We did not get a chance to complete that, so let's deal with these wonderful drones. Thank God I do have the tractor beam. I really like the tractor beam. That's pretty cool. I mean, I remember when I used to play PvP, and even in the end game content against the Borg and all that, I did use the tractor beam like nothing else. Okay, so that one landed. What I used to do is I would tractor beam... I would tractor beam my opponent if I could. If not, I did have 2 abilities that would teleport me either 3 or 5k behind the target. I would then tractor beam the target, then fly at full impulse towards them, release the what's it called, eject warp plasma, basically catch them into that, then teleport behind them again with the second ability, and by then I could use my second tractor beam, which was an assimilated tractor beam, to keep them in place. The plasma does damage to the shields and hull, and then just nuke them with specials and exotic abilities. That was my strategy. It was pretty good. Right, shields are down. I need to get the shields back up before we take too much hull damage. Right, 2 ships are down, I think. I saw 2 explosions. So we deal with you. This thing is so maneuverable compared to my big clunky ship. Come on. And as I'm doing this, I'm also looking at the backgrounds and the colors used to create these backgrounds. and they do feel really nice. They do feel like I am in space. And I think this is one of the things that I like about this game. Also, it is a very generous game. You don't actually have to pay to play it. You can support yourself with just farming in the game.
We lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
I will try. Thank you for the advice, good sir. Let's get this point. So basically, we're now cloaked or looking like a Klingon. So that means I can get through undetected, maybe, possibly, hopefully. Oh, this is my bird of prey. I feel like that's the Klingon ship.
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are 2 consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the Targs. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
Okay, so let's go and change the command codes. But before that, I want to kind of have a look at the ship. So, remember how big everything was inside the ship? This is basically the ship that we are flying. It doesn't make much sense to me. Like, the interiors of the ships are far larger than the actual size of the ship. That's kind of frustrating to me. I feel like the ship should actually be larger than what it is. Anyways, let's get through this. Okay, so these guys come up as red. That means I can fight them if I want to. See if I walk past them, what happens. Now, obviously, the guy said the Targs are the real danger right here. They will detect us, which makes sense because they're the equivalent of dogs in the Klingon faction. So we don't really want to be testing that out. And if they're basically trained to detect danger and recognize danger and stuff like that, then yeah, that's not going to be a good thing for us. I mean, I could probably fight all of these Klingons and just win, but then that would just make it that much more longer. So I'm going to try and avoid any conflict as much as possible, get to the console, change the commands and all that stuff, and get back to the ship. I think that's the process that we need to go through. So now I'm having a look at the map, trying to figure out exactly what is my closest console right now. No Targ, as far as I can see. I need to be very careful and cautious. We don't want to upset them. So we got some more Klingons up there. Again, they don't have any Targs, so that's good for me. Wow, that's a big group of them. Alright. Need to be careful here. I have a feeling that there might be Targs around here. And hopefully nobody sees the little holographic flashy thing that I put on from time to time. Right, we've got Targs there. We don't want to go past them. I don't know what the aggro range for the Targ is. So I kind of want to go around this way. I'm guessing it'll be on the other end of the console that we need to access. I'm going to just chance it and run past the Targs. We don't want to aggro them, but if they do get aggroed on us, we'll have to fight them. Hopefully by doing so, we don't aggro all the other Klingons.
You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
Okay, let's go and talk to this guy, see what happens.
The Empire will prevail. No one is allowed to use this console.
Alright, take it easy, buddy.
Enemies of the Empire.
I guess we're gonna end up fighting. Yep. Oh dear, he's got a batleth. That's very useful. Right, I'm just gonna try and find a nice little corner to hide in. And I hope that this does not aggro all of the other Klingons around. Okay, we dealt with the problem. Let's do the thing right here. Let's interact with this.
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Bavat used to control his Doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you. Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends and my honor is restored.
Alright, I guess I'm going back to the ship right now. Now, I want to get there in one piece without fighting anything. But I am in an area where there are a ton of dangerous possibilities. So maybe if I go this way, what'll happen? Ah, I go to the other section. That's not where I want to be. Okay, I'm going to try and avoid those targets right there. And so I'm going to go on the outside of this. Ah, maybe not. Nope. Nearly got spotted by those guys. Could have probably taken them out though. I just don't know if by taking them out, if I end up aggroing the others. So, I am going to go around this way. Okay. Everything looks clear. I like the giant mushrooms in the background. They're cool. Now, if I remember, coming up this way, there were no targs. So, hopefully that's remained the same. Otherwise, it'd be a bit of a challenge getting back to our ship. Okay, those are just Klingons. Had me thinking for a while there. Okay, they're spawning in. Oh, targs. We don't want that. Okay, there's a thing there that we can scan. I might want to scan that and buy myself some time. I don't want to be jumping from this height, though. I mean, it's definitely not odd having Klingons with some really interesting staffs on the back. You know, that's totally a Klingon weapon. Not. But it is what it is. This is the game. Yeah, this is me just being silly and picking at things that I see don't fit in. Right, where are those targs? Oh, yes. We don't want to be around there when you go past. Just give you some room. And we go this way. I was going to try and sneak past, but hey, rolling past is just as good. As long as we don't get seen, that's fine. The environment, though, is pretty cool. I like it. Feels very Star Trek-y. How the heck did he park that ship without breaking the wing on it? Look how close it is to that tower right there. I mean, someone's a good pilot, clearly. Okay. Oh, a lot of Klingons down here. This doesn't look very good.
You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Krishna cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bavat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the planet killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack! Joel, Ichu!
Well, now that's a problem right there. How many have we got to fight? So it looks like we have to fight about 6 of them. That's fine. I've got what? Yeah, there's 6 of us against 6 of them then. That's fair enough. We can deal with it. It'll be fine. Come on. Oh, I just saw somebody dive behind me. Don't know who that was. Oh, you're a Klingon. Okay, fair enough. Might want to just shift a little bit. Okay, we do this and then... That was easy. Mostly because of all the buffs that I have down on the ground.
Captain,
I have to admit,
Klingon
that did help.
traffic just spiked. Bavat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Okay, as you say, we shall do so.
I see it. Bavat's planet killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go to the navigation beacon. That should be close enough for the scan, but far enough away to keep us safe until help arrives.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go and scan the ship, I guess, from a distance. And I'm guessing that's a moon right there. We'll quickly hurry up and do the scan. Oh, okay, we're going this way then. Dude, this ship is so maneuverable. I'm not used to it. There we go. Yeah, that's close enough. I'm just going to position this ship because it looks like a good screenshot moment. Look at that. This might be my thumbnail. I could do that as well. See, that looks like a good thumbnail right there. See, I'm always thinking on my feet. I'm always thinking how I'm going to put a thumbnail. Sometimes that can be challenging. And I don't have a lot of time to Photoshop stuff. So, you know, I kind of try and use the in-game visuals and stuff. And just add my logos and stuff to it. I like to keep things simple. Because there's a lot of things that I keep very complicated. So, yeah, it just helps. Whoa. I mean, yeah, definitely no life on that moon. At the end of that.
Structure
Again, a
okay.
nice little cinematic.
We're shook up, but we'll be okay. Captain, there's an unauthorized shuttle launch. It's Kavok. Hail coming in, sir. I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Kavok, turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed.
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain. Koi keles pu glod, koi puk be pu, yakbo matbo jeshu gui, se machu me u. Mashu mana ich makko chu, libe in ma jakbo ku. Valva hefet enjo kinstak, val kumadi kupare, mashutak kumame mashutak, ma o.
I'm reading
A moment of
significant
silence.
damage to the Doomsday machine, sir. But it's still active. Captain, we still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat. The fleet will be here to help distract it, but we need to be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we won't fare any better than that moon did.
Alright. Wow, that moon's been trashed pretty badly. I mean, it's not a big moon, but hey ho. See, right now, I think that moon could have been bigger to emphasize the danger. But it's still a powerful weapon. Alright. Well, let's go. Oh, we need to decloak. Fine, I can't attack whilst I'm cloaked. Fair enough. Don't know if I'm doing any damage to it. It looks like I've done something. So I don't want to be in front of it when it shoots. I don't know what its radius is for that. I feel like I need to get myself out the way now. But I'm going to take one just to see what happens. Ooh. Oh. That was bad. That was bad. This might cost me dearly. But we can repair. That's good. We are still pretty hurt though. Right, well, we are recovering. That's good. There's a lot of ships fighting a lot of ships right here. A lot of things going on. I'm guessing the Klingons are fighting the Federation. And both of them are fighting the ship. So, oh yeah, I don't want to be there. Time to move. Oh lord. The Federation ship's going to get hit. Okay, so it does have a short range on... Wow. You actually destroyed a Federation ship. That was cool. I try and tractor beam it as if that does anything. Yeah, we don't want to be shooting the hull of that thing. We want to kind of go down its throat. That sounds so wrong, by the way. Okay. I need to be on the move. We are now being attacked by something, which is not good. I thought the Federation was here to help me. Nope, being attacked by 2 ships right now. Oi, get off me. Oh no. This isn't good. Well, that's bad. I really could have done without that. I wish the Federation was there to actually help me. They're just... yeah. Wasting time. Okay. Right, let's try this again. This time we should be able to complete our task. In all fairness, I was already weakened by the previous explosion. We need to avoid that. That's not going to be good. Wow, the range on that thing is huge. The arc even. Not the range, but the arc. It does have a short range by the looks of things. Let's go. One torpedo down its neck. It is facing me directly. The blasters aren't doing anything. So it's immune to that damage. We can only damage it with the torpedoes. Sweet. So all it took is another 2 torpedoes to knock it out completely. If I could have done that before, I would have not lost my ship. But it is what it is.
Commander Burgess is patching a subspace signal through to us. The message is from Kronos, sir. Routing it to the main view screen now.
Captain, my name is Kamen. While the Empire realizes that you played a vital role in defeating a threat to both our worlds, I am afraid I must insist that you return the ship you stole immediately. I would not want to have to escalate this into something that we will both regret. The battle is over. We do not need to begin another.
Well,
It might
that means
be
I
best
give
to
you the
do
ship
what he
back.
asks, Captain. The fleet's in no condition for a prolonged fight, sir. And honestly, there's not much about the bird of prey specifications that Starfleet intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory, and the fleet can take you and your crew back to your ship. The important thing is that the Doomsday machine was destroyed. I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
Well, if that is that done, let's get the heck out of here. I don't know how and why we got out of here with the Klingon ship. I thought we were leaving that one behind. But let's turn in this mission, get our rewards, and looking at the time, this has been a slightly longer video than expected. But going forward, what I'm going to do is I am going to let the characters do their dialogues.
He did what he believed he had to do. In the end, he died with honor. Fortunately, you were able to destroy the Doomsday Device and end the threat of Bavat's weapons programs. We probably haven't seen the last of him, but at least now he's disarmed. At least as much as any Klingon, that is. And don't worry about having to return the IKS Targ to the Klingons. I don't believe that there's much about that class of bird of prey that Starfleet intelligence doesn't already know. If getting the ship back lets the Klingons think they've won a small victory, I don't mind. And you shouldn't either. There are very few captains who can say they faced a threat like you did today and lived to tell the tale. Impressive work.
Well, why, thank you. Now, what am I going to take from here? We'll take the torpedo. Might be able to upgrade that. That does do some decent damage. It's very effective against the Doomsday weapon. Oh, hey. Right, well, not now. I don't want you. And with that being said and done, that is it for this video. I am going to end it here. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.